First time masturbation. I don't think I could tell you. Listen, there's girls in this stream, and if I tell that story, it was I can't. There's the story that comes ahead, which is absolutely hilarious, is probably the most embarrassing story I could ever tell in public. I can't. Nah. Allie's in the stream, dude. I'm not. Nah. We're not gonna go there. Nah. I'm good. Leaving? No, Allie. Allie, you can listen to this story, all right? Only if. All right, Allie, you can listen to this story. Only if. You will never make fun of me for this, okay? She's gonna make fun of you? Nah, we have a terms of service. It's for you too. Yes, okay, alright. Listen. Before I tell this story, any girl that's in the stream, particularly Allie, like, Allie, you, listen, I will tell you this story, you can hear this story, but you can never, like, ever make fun of me for this story, okay? Because, like, you can't, alright? Keys to being good at COD, stay a virgin. Yeah, I mean, this did pretty good for me. Okay? No girl in here? I don't care. If you're a guy, you can make fun of me all you want. I don't give a shit. If you're a girl that's watching my stream, which I know there's like at least 5 of you in here, then there's like 1,600 viewers, so I'm sure some of the other people are like girls too. But mainly Allie, you can never make fun of me for this story, okay? Understood? Deal? Waiting for you to say it in chat or in my text. Then I'll start the story. Which is gonna take me a while, because she said okay. Stop K-ing me, alright? Fuck you, Allie. Just don't say K, like K. I'm gonna K you too. Fuck off. Tell the fucking story. Alright. She accepted. Okay? What time is it? Oh, it's 12:04. Holy fuck, I've been streaming all night. Alright. So, I was probably the age of 13 or 14, right? 13, 14, fuck off, Allie. 13, 14, can't keep any promises. Fuck off, Bagel. 13 or 14 or like, maybe, I'll give it 15 tops. 13 to 15, somewhere in there. Alright. As told from the past experience, the first kiss story, I was very embarrassed around girls after that story for like 2 years. So I didn't hang out with the girls at all or like learn about girls, anything. I played basketball and video games and that's all I did after that for like 2 years, okay? So, this is like 2 years later, roughly, we're gonna say. And I went to my friend Joe's house, the kid that I told you about earlier who I threw on the ground because he wouldn't fuck off. And at my friend Joe's house, he had a TV, obviously. His dad was asleep. And we decided, like, we were just 2 young kids looking to have some fun, right? We were looking to have some fun. So we're flipping through the channels, and he's like, I know this one channel that, like, shows, like, nude girls. And I was like, that sounds awesome, right? I was, like, a 14-year-old kid. And at the time, like, never seen a nude girl, literally knew nothing about girl, like, literally nothing. Like, I knew they had boobs, that's about it. Like, I knew nothing, okay? So I'm at my friend's house. I'm like 14 years old. And we go to this channel and we're watching this movie, which actually, now that I look back at it, I would watch the movie for the movie now because it was actually a pretty good movie. It was about a pimp and he had hella hoes and like he just like pimped these girls out and it was really cool. Like there was drugs involved. It would be a good movie to watch nowadays, okay? But then we were sitting there, and there was 2 couches, so, like, no gay shit, alright? I'm over here, he's over there, he's got a blanket, and I'll add to that part of the story later. We're watching this, alright? And it's like a 2-hour movie where, oh, man, Vinzi, fuck off. So we're watching this 2-hour movie, and there's a lot of sex involved. It's a pimp and hose and whatever. There's a lot of sex involved, okay? At the time, I knew nothing about, like beating off. I knew nothing about girls. I knew nothing about none of that. This is literally the most embarrassing story that I have. Okay? We're watching this movie. And we watched the movie. It's a good movie. And I'm very entertained. Let's just say that. I'm very entertained. Okay? So after the movie, or maybe during, I don't remember, one of the two, I get up to take a piss. When I take a piss, I notice that there's something there that wasn't there before, and It wasn't a lot, alright? It wasn't a lot, but like, yes. So the first time, I don't really like tell this story. Fultz was under the blanket. Yeah, I was under the blanket. But no, the first time that like I ever like came, it wasn't a lot. It was like very little, but I literally didn't even touch myself. So that's the story. That's the story. I literally didn't touch myself. We watched a 2-hour movie, which I knew nothing about girls, and I was curious, and I found out about girls that night, so... Yeah, that's the story. I found out after, though, my friend, so I asked him after, told me the whole time, like, the reason why I had a blanket over there is because he was sitting there beating off the whole time. I was like, oh, great. So, like, I'm sitting here, like, chilling, and my homie's, like, right beside me. Well, not right, like, he was on the other couch, like, beating his dick. Sweet, dude. Like, great. So, yeah, that's probably the most embarrassing story I have.